Good morning, traders. I'm Michael Sabo, Senior Commodities Broker here with RJO Futures here on Thursday, October 18th with some opening commentary here in the energy markets. So let's get right down to it. What's going on? Crude prices off. We've got November crude trading down around about $91 a barrel. It's off about $1.12. Brent, remember we're looking at the December contract already in the Brent, also weaker, down around $1.20, sitting just above $1.12 a barrel there. Taking a look at the nat gas, that's also weaker here. We're down about 2 to 3 cents right now, around 346.20. We do have DOE inventory numbers coming out here a little bit later this morning, so give me a call, shoot me an email if you want to know what those actual numbers are. Taking a look at the complex, that's off as well. RBOB getting smacked pretty hard right now. We're down almost 4 3/4, almost 5 cents, sitting around 273.79, and the heat is weaker as also sitting around 317.20. It's down about 170 right now. So what's moving energy prices here this morning? Well, I think you got a lot of different factors that are coming into play here right now. Equities, after being a little bit firmer on the overnight, they're now weaker, turning lower. And let's talk about the inventory numbers yesterday. You know, we're looking for builds of around 1.5 million barrels. Build came in significantly higher, almost twice as high, came in around 2.86 million barrels. So we've seen consecutive weeks of build in the crude stockpiles. This is something I've talked about in so many posts. You know, look at the basic supply and demand picture there in oil. Supplies are up, and the demand is questionable to weaker. I mean, based on look at GDP coming out of China. So, you know, we've definitely, I think you're going to see some slowing, sluggish demand for oil prices. And, you know, you look at also on the technical level, you know, I've been talking about, you know, around this 93 area, seeing resistance. You know, yesterday we got up to high 92.85, and that market coming on down with a low of 91.55. So a lot of consolidation going in on that market, I think, right now. But, you know, you look at today, that market breaking, you know, moving lower. Today's low so far, 90.66. And so we are seeing that market pull down too. If you look at you know, some of these previous posts I've done this week, been targeting that $90 area, and I do think that we are going to touch 90 print here between you know, before the end of the week here. So let's keep an eye on that. You know, you look at the stockpiles for crude oil right now. We are at the highest level this week that we've been at since 2010. So again, you know, those crude stockpiles, I think we've got plenty of oil out there right now. You know, as I mentioned in a couple of posts before, Saudi Arabia very committed here to you know, keeping their production around 10 million barrels a day. And as I've said in a couple of posts before also, you know, they have publicly stated that they think a fair price for a barrel of Brent is around $100 a barrel. Well, we're trading around 112. So, you know, that could potentially see some significant downward pressure in that market. Now, I must say, though, geopolitical events here can quickly turn this market. So for those of you that are short and playing this thing on the short side, give me a call. We got to talk about some risk management strategies here. If we start seeing, you know, things developing over there, and it will happen rapidly, you know, this could completely turn the, you know, the picture in that oil market in the short term. Elections right around the corner. So I think, you know, what you're going to see is, I think, you know, if you're in the current administration, you'd love to see, you know, lower gas prices. But, you know, after the elections, I got to tell you, things go off the table there. So anything can happen. Give me a call. Let's talk about some risk management strategies, some idea. You can reach me at 1-800-367-7290. And remember that futures trading does involve a substantial amount of risk. It may not be suitable for all traders. Good luck and good trading.